And the food's here too, D. I don't see it on that. All right, fuck it. It doesn't matter. Be live? But wait, I don't know because if they have to send a new link to people. Do I send a new link? Are you waiting on me? Reload that screen. Refresh it. Is that a new link? Word. But everything else is good. Mic, audio, all that stuff is smooth, right? Okay. By the way, Derek, that stuff is here too. Now watch out. Everybody. Tan Clan. On YouTube, yep. And then watch out. Watch out. Back up. So we good.
Durag News, 1 year anniversary. Let's make some noise. Dick Johnson.
No, I see the logo. Hold up. I see it though. I see it on the screen. Yo, it's super lit. Sorry for the delay, but we are here to play. We have made it to episode 52 of Durag News. That is 1 year. I have an audience back here. It's wonderful. I'm blessed. So, without further ado, I am no longer Dick Johnson because my name is not Richard. We are now going with Daddy Love. Next episode, you know, we're going to have the lower thirds for you to spell it out right, but I am going now by the moniker Daddy Love. But before we get into the show, let's go into a nice year of what we already did and where we're heading to go, because we don't got to do that. The intro already popped up. I already saw the intro on the screen. So with that being said, let's get into the flashback of the good year we already had. Shout out to all of y'all who participated and made this stuff so great. Boom, boom. All right, so I got like 6 minutes. Where's my phone? Okay.
You don't hear audio on that, right?
No, I hear y'all. I don't hear this. I hear y'all.
is not playing, we'll just use this as a test. The audio is not playing from the clips. So only one to do the audio from the mic. Next time we come back to this, like, we just have.
Well, my apologies. When life gives you lemons, like Annie Milonakis said, I'm in already. When Annie Milonakis said, when life gives you lemons, you make beef stew. But I love it. This is what it's all about, being flexible. And if you made it through 2020, you made it. Let's give another round for making it to 2020. Yo, I love it, man. This is really about being flexible. Shout out to my boy, Derek back there, my brother back there, and the audience back there. Thank you for the support. But let's get the show on the road. Since we have no videos with audio, let's jump into the story. First, I wanted to send an RIP, rest well, to Cicely Tyson. What a great, great legend she was. And I had a video ready to play, and she talked about being rooted and being true to yourself. And we definitely need more and more of that in the years to come, because this, just in the social media day and age, it's very easy to be somebody that you're not. And as Black folks, and definitely celebrating Black History Month, we need to embrace who we are, where we come from, and actually know where we come from. History is very important. I love me some history, and it is easy to be lost when you don't know where you come from. So please don't play yourself, but love yourself. But since we are talking about Black History Month, I did want to bring up some history. Since we all know that we originated from Africa, and they said that, the Egypt, and you see the pyramids, but one, we got to get these names right. When you do talk about Egypt and you see these pyramids, know that you're talking about Kemet. Egypt is the name that these European conquerors gave it, but if you do want to rep the Egyptian lifestyle, I'm saying we came from that. We came from Kemet. And it's so funny because if you look at all of the history and all of the artifacts from, you're beautiful, it's all good. But if you look at all the artifacts from Kemet that people have stolen, we've never really frowned upon the thievery and all the shit that's been stolen from Kemet. Because just think about it. If you buried your mother and left her with a whole bunch of good, just stuff that you left her with, and somebody dug it up and took her jewels, wouldn't you be mad too?
That's right.
So we have all of these museums all over the world with artifacts and stuff that was actually buried with people who died. If you ask me, that's pretty disrespectful. So let's just make sure that if we're gonna pay homage, let's pay homage the right way, and that is with the names, which is Kemet, and even the writing on the walls. You know, they call it hieroglyphics, but that's really meta necha. And the writings on the walls. Don't ever forget about the writing on the walls. The writing on the walls for us is Instagram. You know how you see all these messages and all these pictures? It's the same shit. It's just different. But we must not forget where we come from. Please understand that you are built and made with some great shit, dope shit, and the vibration is fire. That's why most black people can dance like it's nothing. The vibration is lit. And we will come into another commercial. But before we do that, can I actually get my my food, if you don't mind? I'm hungry, and we prepare for that. I mean, we can't lie out here. We definitely can't lie out here. Sissy Tyson, okay, I talked about my Sissy Tyson. Make sure I'm aligned right. No forks. I can't use my hands. I look crazy on screen. But shout out to the falafel. Oh, if you could bring a fork, I'm not mad at that. Thank you for the food and thank you for the knowledge, because this is episode 52. We are definitely gonna be coming with more, and it's only gonna get better. You know, it's about being in the moment, and I love stuff like this because there's only but growth, only but more, and elevation. Only more, no more, but more development, more elevation. So, indubitably, I like that. Indubitable shit. I love the audience in here. Yo, I love the audience. Okay, so listen up. So listen up, y'all. So listen up. So speaking of indubitable, Joe Biden is in the office, and we are working, or they are working on a new stimulus package. And it's argued it may be 1,400, but the funny thing about that is the Congress and the House is ran by the Democrats. But just like any bitter relationship, the one who is left high and dry is not gonna just let you just take over and make you happy with you dominating. So I guess shout out to the Democrats for winning. And hopefully the stimulus check is pretty smooth if Joe Biden has something to do about it. But I know the Republicans are definitely gonna move slowly because they bitter right now. Been here. Oh, also, I must shout out Fetus. Shout out to Fetus. We did an interview with him. The work is dope, and I love the wall that it's looking like. But I also want to bring up something else. These vaccines. They are saying that they are going to start distributing vaccines at your local pharmacies. So if you are down for the vaccine, I can't tell you don't take it. Me personally, I'm not really fucking with that. But if you want to go take a vaccine, in a few weeks, you will actually be able to take vaccines at your local pharmacies. But, this corona stuff, I just don't like it. And I do have a story to tell. For my job, I had to go take the COVID test. And this asshole nurse shoved that shit up my nose. My nose was burning. And they had the audacity to call me and tell me that my test wasn't verified, so I had to do it again. Fuck out of here. I'm sorry. If you're going to have to do it, I'm going to have to go back to Harlem because Long Island, you was not treating me right. And maybe it was black folks that was more tender to my nose. I don't know about these old white ladies. She just didn't do it right. It was definitely nose rape. That's what I can call it. But again, thank you. I wanted to have some weather, so I had to shout out Sharice Clymer holding us down, one of our producers. Kayla, thank you so much, girl, for the consistency since stuff before any of this was real. You was here. So I love the year. I love where we're going. I also want to shout out to Vita, another college friend of mine with the films, you know what I mean, doing your thing, and we're going in immaculate places. Also, my homeboy, Virgili gets silly with the sports. Man, I wish I had those videos, 'cause I had those stuff loaded. But, you know, we're going to do what it do for the time being. We definitely going to make it work. This is only day one, so make sure I got my stuff right. I did talk about Joe Biden. I said vaccines, where we at now. And I definitely wanted to bring up Jeff Bezos. Did you hear about Jeff Bezos stepping down for Amazon? Now, you know, that's kind of sus to me. Like, you know, Amazon is a very lucrative company, big company, and took a real big win during COVID because everybody's home and getting that shit shipped to them. But Jeff Bezos stepped down, and I thought, you know what I mean? I said, why is this man stepping down? And I thought to myself, you know, he's probably gonna try to escape and run to outer space with all this money that he got. And doing my research, I didn't even know this, but Jeff Bezos actually funded a space company called, what's the name of it? Let me get the right name for y'all. It's called Blue something. Blue Origin is the name of Jeff Bezos' company, a space company. And the goal of that company is to make space travel cheaper. So if that's a coincidence, I don't know. But if Jeff Bezos is bowing out of Amazon and he got a space company, I won't be surprised in the next few years or so, this guy's talking about, yeah, we out of here. Fuck this COVID shit. We gonna go to the moon. We gonna figure out some air up there. You feel me? Oh man, it sucks that I don't have these videos for you. But let's get to this real. Recently, I heard a story about Raz B talking about his wrongful doing and alleged molestation of him and fellow people that he came up under the B2K era and stuff like that. And one thing that I always want to mention on this show is that you know somebody very, very close to you, very, very close to you, affected by sexual assault. They say 1 in 4, and there's a lot of people in here. And I don't want to get anybody's business in here, but sexual assault is very real and it's very close to home. I got a niece on the way, and I'm not having it. We need to protect our children and stop violating our children. I know it's hard, you know, hurt people, but there does come a time where we need to stop what has done and not repeat what has happened to you, because it's a cycle. And why harm the children and torment their lives and have their futures jacked up because of what you did, because it was done to you? The buck stop here. We have to be chain breakers. You know, this is 2021, and if you made it, you know what I mean, that means you're supposed to be here. And if you're supposed to be here, make sure that you are leaving safety, guidance, and wisdom for our children. Because this is no game, and people's lives, mentalities, and even trust are fucked up when you are violated from people in your family, people that you're close to, or even people that you don't know. Sexual assault is real. Sexual assault is traumatic, and we need to make sure we put an end to all of this sexual torment to our children, and even women too, and even dudes too. Dudes not really gonna talk about it, but that's some real shit too. Where we at? We writing this stuff down. And speaking of sexual assault, did you hear about that T.I.? Everything is allegation. Just like the court of law, you're guilty, you're innocent until proven guilty. So I don't want to point the fingers, but one of the women was saying that they were doing outlandish shit. But I do know one thing, in the Hollywood and just being a powerful black man in the entertainment business, it is hard for you to leave this entertainment business unblemished and having some asterisks under your name. So I'm not gonna say it's not true, but I'm not gonna say it totally is. But we can't play with these false narratives and bringing our fellow community down because you may have had a bitter encounter with, you know, a certain individual. because that life can be destroyed because you may be bitter with, whatever came your way. So please do not lie on the stand. Do not lie on men. Do not lie on women. Speak the truth. The truth hurts, but the truth is always real. And just like the great Hassan Campbell says, do you want the beautiful lie or the ugly truth? And for me, I'm with that real deal sex appeal, but sex appeal don't got nothing to do with this. It just rhymed. Holyfield, shit like that. Thank you for asking. This is some of that bourbon, some of that Harlem Standard. Thank you for sharing this bottle with us. We're gonna get into that a little bit later after the celebration. You know what I mean? And you know what, before we even continue, let's get some of this. You got to set the mood, man. I should maybe do this a little earlier. Good vibes. I'm really trying to put some time. What's good? Brentwood is definitely in the building. Show. Now you lie. We can't get too close. We can't get too close. 6 feet, my brother. It is all love. And you on camera. You want me to look crazy on camera because my mom's watching. But you looking good. Yo, how's your brother? Y'all good? Man, it's good, man. Yo, you too. It's all good. I appreciate it. We're going to talk after this. But shout out, that's Brentwood Love right there. Brentwood High School alum in the building. We can take a little break. Nothing is frozen. Oh wait, I don't know. The intro? Nothing is frozen. I just lowered down the audio from the main feed. Well, damn, like because I kind of went through the whole show because. It's 24 minutes right now? It's 25 minutes. All right, you know me, I fuck around. All right, word. Go ahead, no, fuck it, let's go. I'm here. Let me know when we live. We live? Now, one thing that I definitely wanted to mention was all these thirst trap videos that we are getting lately. I ain't too mad at them, but there are thirst traps, and I do not want our lovely ladies getting trapped in these thirsts for likes. The new silhouette joint, the red light, you get naked in front of that red shit. Yeah, it's cool and dandy, but we gotta think about these videos for the years to come. And if you definitely wouldn't want your kids seeing you doing that, you may want to just kind of pull back on some of that shit. Now, who am I? I can't tell you what to do, but for me, I like them. I like things. Give me some mystery. I don't. You don't gotta put all your stuff out in the street. I like the low key. So, if you trying to holler at me, doing those videos is definitely not gonna get you a phone call. I'm just saying. But for the time being, we are gonna wrap this thing up. Sorry for the delay, and sorry it actually isn't what the Durag news that you expected, but then again, life is just like that. So appreciate everybody for staying tuned, staying locked in. We are a year in. Shout out to Promo Potions, my brother OD holding it down with the business. Also, I must shout out Up and Out. Up and Out is actually official trademark, so you can't steal my shit. It's lit. Shout out to my mother, my father, the root. We must always be rooted. Shout out to the audience once again. And shout out to you, the audience. Shout out to Social Media House. I did not even get to say that. So we are streaming now in the home of Social Media House. And I'm actually excited because this is actually going to push me to make better episodes. So, you know me, this is what we got to do. And this is what we must do if you actually want this consistent, great content coming from your boy, Thaddy Love. Like I said, no more Dick Johnson. My name is not Richard. We're going to move with that love vibration. Until next time, stay tuned, stay involved, stay grounded, and stay yourself. You know, shit like that. Peace out, y'all. No, I gotta now I love this shit because now I gotta so I love it, man. This is when life gives you lemons, that's what you gotta do. Wait, am I still live though? I don't know.